Well, hello once again, farming friends. Welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mistermoose. That's an interesting building back there. Hey, we're on our North Brabant farm, and I thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on. About a week ago, my nephew comes to me with this crazy proposition. He says, "Unc, I know of this business that's gone under. If you give me $250,000 and a little piece of property up there on the outskirts of Field 2, I can move said business in and we can make some money. We'll take a little wheat, a little barley, a little water, mix it together, and we'll make a frothy beverage people call beer." Yes! Are you kidding me? $250,000 for a beer refinery? Are you kidding me? People, would you look at here? My nephew is a genius. It's the only time in my life I will hug my sister because her son brought me beer. Here it is. We have a wheat beer and a beer. Holy shnikes! Folks, we can party on the weekends now. We have a pig roast and beer. Plus, we probably have to sell some of it, though, to make a little money, which is, not really what I want to do. But we have beer. The workers will work for lesser wages because they can have a beer. They'll be happier. They'll be hungover. They'll be happier. They won't show up to work on time. But we have beer. Just kidding with you guys. Hey, so here it is. The guys at T2K Modding, they've been at it again. And it's another little crazy addition to Farming Simulator 2015. It is their beer brewery. And it's pretty crazy. We'll just show you it. I'll give you the basics of it. And I will tell you there are a few little glitches in it. It is... it's pretty cool. But it's not something I would add to my map absolutely immediately, but it was something that I just had to show you guys. So what you've got here, you've got a couple of silos to hold your wheat and your barley, and then over here on the end you do have a water tank, and you put your water in there, and it takes quite a lot of water. Each silo takes about 100,000 liters of product. Now, you don't have to have that to actually get started. I only put about 30% wheat in. I put about 30% barley in and about 40% water in. And you can see I've hardly put a dent in the wheat or the barley, but I did drain the water out. But I got beer. Cases of beer. There's even beer in this truck over here. I have beer. I'm going to keep saying that, folks. It's so funny. Hey, so anyways, let's go over the mod. It comes with a Placeable Mod, which is this entire facility, which is pretty well done considering it's a placeable. The driveway's kind of sloped down right here. If you're placing it on a map, it pretty much will fit in. Even if you're on terrain, it will build the terrain up to place it in. As long as you got a decent spot that you can put it in, it will work for you. And then it also comes with these set frames here for these cooler boxes. You see they are meant to be reefer trucks, because who wants warm beer, right? You gotta have some cold beer. So these are set frames, so that means they'll work on the frame of any truck or any of your like AR. This is just one of the dollies out of the AR pack. So and then so you bring in your grain, you dump your grain here, and you dump your water over here, and you give it a little time. And it only took about an hour in game for it to start producing beer. So it's not a terrible thing. And you get one little perk out of doing this. Now, here's the one drawback you're going to see to this whole thing. It's got a lot of motion to it. The fence here is kind of detailed, and see it. I have real frame rate issues with it right there. It just kind of makes my, when I enter it, when the gate does its thing and does its animation, I tend to have issues with it. All of that is collidable. To see, I hit that real bad frame spike right there. So that's the only thing I've really noticed with it. That, and there's a little texturing issue with the set frames. But here's the bonus you get for this. If we back up here, and there's no animation to it, but the byproduct of making beer, TMR. We're getting TMR from the beer plant. So you're bringing over your barley, you're bringing over your wheat, a little bit of water, you get beer to sell, and I mean, for the little bit of time, like I said, I put 32,000 liters of wheat and barley in, and I'm getting out right now in this first little run, I got 10,000 liters of TMR out. Not bad. So you can make beer and feed your cows at the same time. Nice. So if they get the graphics worked out on it to where it doesn't glitch so much for me, I would actually be interested in using this, because that's a pretty cool mod. Now it does take like I said, it's $250,000 to set it in place. So you do have a sizable investment, plus you got to buy the swap, the set frames here that you're going to be using to pick up your beer, because, well, that's the only thing you can get your beer in. So let's go ahead and pick up some beer here, and we'll jump in our trailer, and we're just going to back up to this. I got to get up to that back loading point, and as soon as you get on the loading point, you'll see I've already got a little bit of beer, and a little bit more beer will make its way into our truck as soon as I get it just right. You gotta hit it. That ain't hitting. What am I doing wrong? I got to get some of my beer in the truck. Okay, so come on. I want my beer. 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 Oh, there we go. Oh, we're loading beer. We're loading beer. Ah, so okay. So we got 10,000 units of beer in the trailer, and we'll get this trailer out of the way, and I'll drop it real quick right here. We'll set it free, and I hate that. I hate that so much. All right, I'll drop the little trailer out, and then we'll back this guy in to this one, and we'll fill up with the wheat beer. So we got two types of beer, and we're going to take those and sell them, and then, because we can't drink and drive, we'll obviously need to oh man, I'm driving like I've been sampling the beer. Yeah, so we can't drink until after we deliver the beer and get back to the farm, but there better be a cold one, I'm just saying. Alright, so let's get this. Come on. I can't get to the beer trailer. I'm horrible at doing this. Alright, so let's get onto that. And I think we can get that. And we've got it. So now we are going to go sell our beer. And you're thinking, man, where do you sell beer on this map? Where's the sell point? Well, it's down in the town, because where else would you take your beer to sell it? You got to take it where the people have gathered. They've had a long, hard day. They're walking in the park. They're going to their favorite, eatery or something like that down in the town, and they need beer, because this town has been dry for the longest time. We are going to make it wet. And they're going to love us for it. They're going to come buy our fruits and vegetables now, because they're like, they brought beer. Maybe that's a selling point. Come down here and get a beer. Come get you some veggies and some beer. I'm just taking the scenic way to get there, going a little off-road, because we are going downtown, and we're going to go and sell our beer. Have I made it clear that the map has beer now? Okay. Anyways, so yeah. So okay. Yeah. So now we've got one more thing we can take care of on our map. Beer. Think about it, man. Just think about it. Take your swine, make you some really nice Wiener Schnitzel, and yeah, a big fat sausage and an ice cold beer. Yeah, yeah, nothing like a beer at the end of a hardcore day. Unless you're under 21 or not legal drinking age, then disclaimer, beer is not for young kids, it's for adults. And yes, and I know I'm making a fool of myself, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so here we go. We're going to head over here to town. And what we've done is Holly McHottie, her sister, Lauren, and has come to work for us as well. And so Holly is manning the booth up at the fruit stand, and Lauren is going to come down here, and we set up a little kiosk here in town to sell our beer in. And so way back here in the back, in the wrong place, I put it. I didn't realize all those gates were in here. We're gonna have to get her to move real quick. So Lauren needs to be right over here, because people aren't going to see her back there in the back. You can see I had a little sales kiosk put back there, but obviously I didn't think that through. I can't get to it. So in the pack that you get, I'll show you what you get. You get the universal process, where it says universal process kit factories. That's going to be our beer facility, and if I select it, it'll show you the beer facility. And see, it's a big old placeable honker, and you've got to find an open spot on your map where you can drop it in. And you see how as you move it around, you can see the textures for it, the two roadways that go in and out, and you just find where that spot is, pop it down on your map, and now you have the brewery. Now we're not going to replace one, so I am going to come back out of here. So also in the mod pack, you will find you get this. It's called it's their selling point for the beer, and it's kind of small, and all it sells is beer, and it costs you $100, and it's $100 a day to maintain. So, and just to show you how to use that, of course, we're going to grab one, and I think we can get it right here. It looks like. So maybe I rotate that a little bit, and ooh, you know what? That's a good spot right there. Yeah, we put it right here for everybody. So yeah, we're gonna put that little sell point right there, and we'll tab out, and then all I have to do is figure out if I can actually drive my truck and back in there. And so I pull up a little bit and cut my wheels the proper way, and truck's gonna back in there, and I'm gonna get back here, and let's see if I can tip it yet. Oh, come on. Oh, I got a tip. Let's turn around here to the back so you can watch this. All right, ready? And let's unload the beer. Oh, the door's open. The beer comes out. There is beer down for people to sell. And so, yeah. So now if we jump out of the truck, come over here and look, and look, there's Lauren McHottie, and she is still in her sister's dress and high heel shoes, and is pushing our beer. Look at the bottles, no label. We're brown labeling it. So you know what brown label bottle are? It's generic for beer. Anyway, so there we have beer. It's like I can hear the angels sing. Anyway, so we'll come right around here, and the other way you can unload it, of course, if you load it at the kiosk, it's going to sell over time. It's not going to sell immediately. So, you know, same thing as with our Apple and the Applefod mod, or the Apple mod. I keep wanting to say Applefod mod. So anyways, so if you want to sell some beer, I do have a trigger point that I can place down on the ground, and I dropped the wrong one. But I do have a trigger point. I will put the link for it in there, and when I put it the right one down, you can actually sell your beer. And I put the wrong one in, and I have to correct that. But it's the same. I'm going to give you a link. It's the same premise as the placeable sell point that bulk sell point that I showed you in the Untitled mod, except it has been updated to hold beer and it has a nice little icon on it. So anyways, that's the basics. I just wanted to show you this because I thought it was cute, and I thought it was a neat little thing to add into the game. So I hope you like it. It is called it's a beer mod, and I'll tell you what, I will put the links to it from T2K Modding. You can check out their website, but I'll put the links on the in the show notes. For both the mod, which includes the mod itself, the set frames for hauling the beer, and it does include the little sell point there with Lauren McHottie, and so you'll be able to sell your beer that way. And then I'll also put in a link for the updated bulk sell point, which I need to go to put back in the game because it took the other one out by accident. So the updated sell point will have everything that you need to do the Untitled mod, as well as it will also sell beer for you. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a kind of a little humorous look at the beer mod, and yeah, the brewery mod. I don't even know the actual name of the mod other than beer. So anyways, hey, hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. Leave a little like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos and more goofiness, and of course, stay safe. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with another great video, or mediocre video, or just total trash, whatever you think of it. But another video is coming your way tomorrow with me, Mistermoose. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks again for watching this video, and if you made it all the way to the end, well, maybe you liked it. So give me a big old thumbs up. That like goes a long way. Also, subscribe to this channel. I will update the videos every single day, so there'll always be something new for you to see. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back again tomorrow. Thanks for your support.